Okay, in this video, I want to take a minute and kind of ground you in how ServiceMonster sees your business. We're going to talk about accounts, orders, sites, jobs, and routes. And I want to make clear the relationship between those different, what we call entities or records within ServiceMonster itself and how that plays in your business. So we start, of course, with your customer, a client. Now, ServiceMonster doesn't necessarily want to just recognize clients though, right? We want to be able to identify different account types. And so in the account record, there's an account type field that you can designate what type of account it is. And of course, we're going to have clients, prospects, vendors, or anything else you would like to create. Those will then sort on your dashboards and reports so you can get more accurate information on the different account types you have in your business. Now, each account can have one or more orders. An order, like a receipt or an invoice, is simple enough. You do the job, you get paid, and you can send them an invoice. But ServiceMonster also recognizes that orders have a flow, that they're going to start as one type of order, and as you move through the system, they're going to change. And so again, ServiceMonster has an order type field that allows you to manage the different processes between estimates, orders, and invoices. Now, estimates are pretty straightforward. They're an estimate of work. Work orders are an order to do work. And so this is where you're actually going to perform the work itself. And invoices are a way to complete the job, flag to the system that payment is either due or allows you to apply a payment. You can apply a payment when it's a work order or estimate as a down payment as well, but the normal process flow goes from estimate, work order, then invoice, and then a payment is applied. Each order, because it's assigned to an account, has the account information associated with it. It also has site records. So each account can have one or more site records. The default site record is the standard one-to-one relationship. It's where you do the work, it's where the client lives in a residential environment, and it's the billing address if you do billing. But ServiceMonster allows you to create multiple sites. Property managers and commercial accounts are handled easily with ServiceMonster sites, and the order itself identifies the site as the location where the service is to be provided. The billing address, which will be the default record on the account, will automatically be applied. Orders also help manage the individual items that you need to do, so the descriptions of the work to be done. And these are, of course, line items, much like that in QuickBooks invoices. Orders and jobs are not synonymous. I know a lot of residential cleaners, it's pretty easy. You go out, you do the job, you get paid, you're done. But there are other business processes that require a lot more flexibility. So ServiceMonster allows you to schedule one or more jobs against each order. Just like accounts and orders, a job has a job type. Through the job type, you can identify the type of work to be done, whether it's a drop-off or pickup, whether it's actual work, maybe an in-home estimate, or a rework. And in this way, we can track many different jobs against a single order for different intents. It makes picking up and dropping off rugs pretty easy. And if you do an in-home estimate followed up by an actual job, and then because Mrs. Jones calls you back, you send someone out for a little touch-up or rework, all three of those service calls will be recorded in the system for your future reference, which can track technician efficiency and technician effectiveness. Now, the job itself has an order, and of course, because it has an order, it's got an account and a site. But for the job record, the most important information is when the job is to occur and what team or resources you'll be assigning it to. So of course, the job keeps the date and time, as well as the route information against the job itself. The routes identify trucks, teams, employees, or even in-shop resources. With each route, you can identify the default list of technicians and control what types of services are applied through route tagging. Routes will allow you to define predefined teams so that technicians can automatically be applied when dropping a job to a specific route. It all comes together in the schedule. Jobs are displayed in their appropriate times, and each one of those jobs contain an order, which in turn contains accounts and site records.